All right. Little TV Friday. All right. So I'm gonna release a video about 1,000 blows, but let's talk Daredevil because it's clearly the best show, Marvel show, TV show that Netflix ever did. And then Disney picks it up, and Charlie Cox is back, and you get that whole first scene where it was like, holy cow, he's throwing paper clips at people, and then Foggy dies, and you're like, oh, all right, listen, this is going to be a spoiler alert one, so if you haven't watched any of the Daredevil yet, but we're 4 episodes in, and I'm not like beholden to spoilers, so whatever, okay? I just don't know what this show is about anymore. I know that we need substance with fists. Like, there has to be enough ninja shit and enough ninja punches and kicks and like crazy fight scenes, which are awesome, mixed with substance. And that's what we got in season 1 and season 2 of Daredevil. Okay. And Wilson Fisk is mayor, hilarious. I think it might be a play on like Donald Trump being a criminal and then being the president. I don't know. And you could say I rarely will ever get into politics on this channel because I really don't like either side. I think both. Everybody's mad. The politicians are bad. Anyway. Why am I watching this Daredevil? Is it because I'm having nostalgia of how awesome the first Netflix one was? Maybe. Am I watching it for Wilson Fisk and his wife in therapy? No! I'm not. I'm not watching this show for Wilson Fisk and his wife's therapy. They're just criminals. Now, I understand. You're like, oh, well, Matt Murdock's hot new girlfriend is the therapist. Small world. This is how this works. She's really good. Blah, 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 blah. And Wilson Fisk is like, I'm going to be better at this. And his wife's like, well, I'm the criminal now. And you're like, except she's like very soft-spoken. Wilson disappeared. Is that how she talks? I'm really bad at impressions is she French? She's got an accent. I left Vanessa because I had to. He up and left, and I thought he was gone forever. And so, again, I know my Wilson Fisk is bad, but the other one is terrible. And yeah, regardless. So, when he finally, clearly we think that the Punisher shot the guy, shot White Tiger, and naming superheroes, Molly, that's a tricky business. Because you can get good ones like Batman, but White Tiger, I don't know about that one. Daredevil, cool. Bullseye, kind of sick. White Tiger, kind of. And I know his niece, who I'm guessing, I don't read the comics. I'm just going from a TV perspective. This is about TV. It's not about comic books. I'm guessing that his niece, who Matt Murdock sees in the hospital, she's going to become the next White Tiger. She's probably like some sick Brazilian ninja. Or they're from Puerto Rico. Puerto Rican ninja. But, so he finally goes to see Frank Castle, who I guess is living like under a subway with a bunch of guns in lockers. He's just like kind of hanging out down there. John Bernthal, just like old TVs, keeping track, like sick guns, making my own thing. Like, I don't even know what the Punisher is doing at this point. What does he do? We haven't even, could we get a season recap on, what the Punisher is up to? All we've seen is skulls on walls. And so he goes down there and he's just like, you feel it, don't you? You see it, you got it. And, that was a cool scene. Frank Castle, cool, and, freaking him out. And yes, is Daredevil going to come? Of course he is. We're going to see the new, he's got this. He's basically I used to do in karaoke. I would put the microphone wire around my head and wah, wah, kind of, I think Van Halen who used to do that? Van Halen? Mark, let me know. And you guys can correct me in the comments. And you might be like, oh, Josh, you don't even get it, blah, blah, blah. And I know that that's the fandom of comic book, but I just don't know at this point if I care about Wilson Fisk. I don't think I do. And I definitely don't care about his marriage. I couldn't care less about he and Vanessa, okay? And I don't know what's going on in Red Hook or the mob bosses and the thing is running loose. I will say that James Gandolfini's son is going to lose his hair just like James Gandolfini did. He's balling pretty early. He's thinning out up there, and good for him. Go full bald. More bald guys. We need more bald guys. And listen, could I back Wilson Fisk because he's bald? I don't know. He seems like a pretty shitty bald dude, but there's a lot of really good bald dudes out there, and he's giving us bald guys a bad name. That being said, I don't know what we're fighting here. Is he going to fight all the cops? I guess he's going to fight like the bad cops. He's got to bring something down. He's going to bring something down. And is that thing going to be Wilson Fisk again? Or is it going to be Vanessa? Is the therapist going to get hurt? Again, if that's the main plot of the show, is the therapist with the Fisk's marriage, I'm going to be a little upset about it. Is a Pittsburgher, won't be a little upset about it. I'll be a little upset. Anyway, what do you guys think of Daredevil? Is it good? I mean, we've only seen like a few kind of sick fight scenes. We haven't even seen like, I'm guessing we're crescendoing up to some sick fight scenes. I mean, that's how this last episode ended, and it's not like I'm gonna stop watching. This is like the only superhero show I still watch, so I'm gonna watch it. But what do you guys think? Daredevil. Oh, wait. I got to end the video with, choose positivity. It's an act of choice. Call somebody. Text them. Tell them you love them. It's ways of love than hate. Find the good. Subscribe to the channel. Tell your friends about it. Give a thumbs up. Leave a comment. Trying to, kind of rebuild this community a little bit because I've been so dormant for myriad reasons. And Ken and I have been talking about doing maybe a once a month afternoons, co-streaming on this channel and on Ken's channel. And I hope everybody is, just doing great things. This is an awkward way to end this video, but you gotta do something. Subscribe to the videos, do all the things.